Hello students, in this video we will discuss your second chapter in chemistry. uh, is matter around us pure? This is the second chapter of the science. uh, is matter around us pure? In the first chapter we have studied the name of the first chapter was matter in our surrounding, in which we have already discussed many things, but here we will discuss many things again about the matter, and here we will classify the matter on the basis of purity and impurity. So let us start our chapter. Here the question arises that is matter around us is pure? Then we should try to understand first of all that what are pure substances. So let us see what are pure substances. Here we can see that for common person, pure substances means having no adulteration, but for a scientist a pure substance means in which all constituent particles are the same in their chemical nature. It means what? The substances which are made up of similar particles or same particles are pure. That is why here definition in bold has been given that a pure substance consists of a single type of the particle. In other words, a pure substance consists of a pure single form of a matter. In which, when we talk about the pure substances, then we think that the substances which are made up of same kind of the particles, right? Same kind of the particles. So here, if someone asks that what do you mean by pure substance, then you can answer a pure substance consists of a single type of the particle. In other words, a pure substance consists of pure single form of a matter. Or in other words, you can say the substances which are made up of same type of the particles are known as pure substances. Now here the definition is, and after that we can see here that oxygen, nitrogen, silver, gold, water, carbon dioxide, sugar, sulfuric acid, etc. are all pure substances. Why? Because the oxygen is made up of oxygen molecules, nitrogen is made up of nitrogen molecules or nitrogen atoms, and here silver is made up of silver atoms, gold is made up of gold atoms, and water is made up of water molecules, right? Carbon dioxide is made up of molecules of carbon dioxide, and so on. These all things are pure because these all things are made up of same kind of the particles, which are molecules or atom, particles which are atom. So here the definition has been given that a substance which is made up of only one kind of particle is called pure substance, right? a substance a substance which is made up of pure a substance which is made up of only one kind of the particles are called pure substances, right? Clear? You can write this definition. So again, after that, it has been written that a pure substance may be an element. A pure substance may be an element such as copper, silver, sodium, oxygen, etc., or compounds such as water, carbon dioxide, sulfuric acid, sodium chloride, hydrogen chloride, etc. A, a pure substance consists of only one kind of atoms or molecules. In the case of elements, it is made up of same kind of the atoms, right? And basically we consider the molecules, right? In the elements, the molecules are made up of same kind of the atom, right? And when we talk about the compounds, like water, then water is made up of hydrogen and oxygen. So here, but all the molecules of water have similar composition and they are same, right? H2O is the formula. So here we see the molecular state when we talk about the particles, and here we refer to the molecules. If the molecules are of same type, right, molecules are of same type, then we can say that the matter is pure. And here in the case of atoms, the atoms form the crystal. That is why here atom element has been explained, right? Clear? Now next thing, here sodium contains only one kind of particles which are called atoms. Therefore sodium is a pure substance, right? Similarly, copper, silver, gold, mercury, etc. contain only one kind of atom. They are also pure substance. Water contains only one kind of the particles, molecules. Therefore, water is also pure substance, right? And here you can see this is the arrangement of copper. These are metals which are made up of same kind of the atoms, right? Here it has been illustrated that copper is an element. It is made up of only copper atoms. Likewise here iron is an element. It is made up of only iron atoms, right? So here, clear? And here similarly copper, silver, gold, mercury, etc. contain only one kind of atoms. They are also pure substances. Water contains only one kind of the particle, that is molecules. Therefore water is also pure substance, right? Basically we consider the molecules, and at atoms are in the form of uh, sorry, elements are in the form of atom. They do not form molecules, they form the crystals. That is why here we consider the atoms in the metal block, right? But when we talk about the compounds, we take the molecule, right? Now next thing, so Here hydrogen chloride, sulfuric acid, sugar, uh, naphthalene, carbon dioxide, etc. contains only one kind of particle. You can say here these all are hydrogen chloride made up of different kind of the atoms. So this is the molecule. Here in the case of compound we take the molecules, right? And these are made up of different types of the atoms. So here we take the molecules, right? Therefore they are also pure substances. We generally see the molecules. If the molecules are monoatomic, diatomic, triatomic, polyatomic, so here if the molecules are made up of molecules are of same type, then we can say the atom is pure. So here now we can discuss the characteristics of the pure substance, right? What are the characteristics of the pure substance? Here first, a mixture, a pure substance has a fixed composition. For example, water H2O contains hydrogen and oxygen in a fixed ratio and its composition is fixed. Sulfuric acid H2SO4 contains hydrogen, sulfur and oxygen in a fixed ratio and its composition is fixed. It means what? Here it means sulfuric acid. Here when we see the water is made up of 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen atom, and from everywhere, for anywhere we obtain the molecule, the composition will be same. It means H2O will be fixed. It means the whole water is made up of same kind of the particle, that is molecule. Likewise here sulfuric acid is there, right? Sulfuric acid H2SO4 has hydrogen, sulfur and oxygen, 3 types of the atoms. But in every molecule of the sulfuric acid, hydrogen, 2 hydrogen atoms, 1 sulfur atom and 4 oxygen atom are present, right? Clear? So now next property, pure substances may have definite melting point and boiling point, right? Pure substances have definite melting point and boiling point. Now third point is pure substances cannot be separated into other kind of the particles by any physical method, right? It means pure substances cannot be separated into other kind of the particles by any physical method. Clear? Means what? If we take the water, and we generally cannot separate the hydrogen and oxygen, right? For this separation we will have to perform electrolysis, right? But it will be chemical change. It means by any physical change, physical method, we cannot separate the constituent particles, right? It means pure substances cannot be separated into other kind of the particles. These are 3 properties. Now if we say that pure substances are made up of same kind of the pure material, or pure matter is made up of same kind of the particles, then here opposite to this, impure substances are made up of different kind of the particles or molecules generally, right? And these are also termed as mixture. It means if someone asks about the impure substances, then it is the other name of impure substance is mixture. So let us see what has been written here. Mixture are not pure substances. A mixture may contain two or more substance at any proportion. It means their composition is not fixed. Mixture are impure substances because they contain more than one kind of the substances, right? More than one kind of the substances. Clear? It means, what is impure substance? If someone asks what is impure substance, the impure substance is that some substance which is made up of different kinds of the particles, right? And what definition has been written here? Let us see that mixture contains more than one substance, right? It means mixture is made up of different kinds of the particles. It means the matter which is made up of different kind of the particles is known as mixture or impure substance, right? And the composition is not uniform generally, right? Now here we will discuss about the characteristics of the mixture. Clear? Let us see what are the characteristics of the mixture. First characteristic is, a mixture shows the characteristic properties of its own. A mixture shows the characteristic properties of its own constituent. It means uh, the property of the mixture will be the property of their components. For example, if we take the mixture of solution, generally solution of mixture of water and sugar, right? Then it will show both the property. It means this mixture will show the sweetness of the sugar and all physical properties of water. So here the mixture of sugar and water shows the property of their constituents. It means sugar and water. Like that is why a mixture shows the characteristics properties of its constituents, right? Now second, a mixture may be separated into its constituent by physical method, right? Physical methods means, suppose uh, sugar and the mixture of sugar and water is there, and if we want to separate it, we can boil the water and water will be evaporated, and the sugar will be left in the vessel, right? Or the container. It means by the physical method the things can be separated. We can separate the husk from the wheat. We can separate the iron foil from the sand, from this sand and iron particle mixtures. So here these can be separated by the physical methods. It means the components, the constituents of the mixture can be separated by physical method, right? Now another thing is, a mixture does not have a fixed composition. A mixture does not have a fixed composition, right? Suppose some, if we take the example of soil of any place, the components of the soil are not uniformly found in the different parts of the soil. It means somewhere water is in excess, somewhere sand is in excess, somewhere humus is in excess, somewhere iron component is in excess. It means what? The composition of mixture is not uniform, right? Now next thing, next property is, a mixture may be obtained by mixing two or more substances together which do not react chemically. It means mixture can during the formation of the mixture, chemical change does not take place, right? Because in the chemical change, new substance is formed and their chemical properties are also changed. But here new substances are not formed and the chemical properties remain same. That is why no new substance is formed, right? So this point is, a mixture may be obtained by mixing two or more substances together which do not react chemically, right? It means mixture are made by physical mixing of two or more substances. Clear? Now here examples of mixture. Air is a mixture. Air is a mixture. As we know that many types of the gases are found in the air. For example, oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, neon, helium, argon, xenon. All the types of the gases are there. Water vapor is there. Dust particles are found. That is why when we talk about the air is a mixture and its composition is not fixed. Clear? Now here another thing, iodized Tata salt is a mixture of NaCl and sodium iodide. It means the kitchen salt that we use is the chemical formula is sodium chloride, NaCl, but it has, when iodine is mixed, is become NaI, sodium iodide. It means two type of the components are there, sodium chloride and sodium iodide, right? And this is not uniformly mixed, right? These things are not uniformly mixed. That is why these are mixtures. Now next example, sugar solution, salt solution, milk, juice, soft drink, LPG. LPG, the full form of LPG is liquefied petroleum gas and the full form of CNG, compressed natural gas, right? These all are mixtures. Soil, wood, tea, coffee, right? Paint, etc. are all mixture because they contain more than one substance. If someone asks why these things are mixture, your answer will be they contain more than one type of the substances, right? Clear? Now next thing, it is important to know that most of the matter around us is mixture of two or more substances like butter, cheese, shaving cream, hairspray, shampoo, soap, hair oils, perfumes, Dettol, both toothpaste, etc. are all mixtures. All solution are mixtures. It means uh, pure substances are generally less than that of the mixtures in our environment, right? It means the number of the mixture is more than that of the pure substances, right? And these are some examples. So here in this video we have discussed what is pure substance and what are the properties of the pure substance and what are the examples of pure substance, right? What is mixture and what are the properties of mixture and what are the example of the mixture. So this is all about this class. In the next class we will discuss about the type of the mixture.